Alrighty, so let's just go ahead and catch up here. Um, okay, you guys, after getting your orders from Captain Zodge, you met Torina and did her a little favor by eliminating one of her opponents, someone who was looking for her. After that, she gave you some information about the Dead Three gang, or the Dead Three specifically. Apparently, under one of the bathhouses here in Baldur's Gate is a structure, a temple, a building, something that's underneath the bathhouse. She really didn't have a whole lot of information. All she knew is that the only way in was to either infiltrate the bathhouse and find the way down, or find another way in. You guys decided to scout out to the bathhouse just to kind of see what it was, what's going on, to see if you can find anything. You Some of you partook of the baths, the massages, the tortle shell scrubbings,
The best.
and after that, you guys discovered that there really wasn't much in the main section of the bathhouse. So you decided to wait at an inn nearby, come back at night. In doing so, you discovered that the normal staff leaves and a basic security team is there. However, you quickly realize that the security team is actually members of the Dead Three. The fight ensued with some various shenanigans, potential drownings, and some very unlucky rolls from some people, and very lucky for others. So you dispatched the guards, and then you came across the back door, the one that you didn't scout in the beginning, and you discover that despite all the oils, incense, candles, and things that they use to create a relaxing time, there was a door that smelled of death. And that is where we ended that particular game. So as of right now, we have Shavia standing next to the door. The rest of the group seems to be scattered out and about, dealing with the remnants of the battle from moments before. At this point, what are you all going to do?
When we cut off, I was gonna cut off some of the robe, dip it in scented oil, and shove it up my nose.
You're going to attempt to mask the smell. Okay, cool.
That is an excellent idea. I'm going to see him do that and do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow suit.
Okay. Here's the thing. A lot of these chemicals and lotions and oils are named strange, and some of them aren't exactly for, shall we say, normal use. So I need anyone who's going to do this needs to roll me a singular percentile dice.
YOLO.
Is anyone else going to cover their face with random scented oils?
Nope.
Just a 3? Alright, so we got Shavia, Pliquat, and Omen. Alright. Shavia, you kind of grab a bottle. None of them have, like, normal labels, and some of them just have things scratched off. But you're like, this one smells kind of interesting. Kind of dip your cloth in it and you cover your face. With your roll, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Alright, this is gonna be bad. 13.
Alright, you had to beat a 10. Perfect. You put it on there, and it's really strong now that it's all like on your nose. But this one didn't have any particularly adverse effects. Ploquat, you rolled a 5.
Come on, Trippy Juice.
Unfortunately, you grabbed the most mundane bottle there was. No roll needed. It's just like a nice, soothing, almost kind of like a lavender smell. But yeah, you kind of dip your cloth in it, tie it around your large turtle head, You now look like a Ninja Turtle with their mask over their nose.
Um, I'll say, hey, this one doesn't seem to have any bad effects. If you guys want to try this.
All right. However, Omen, with what you roll,
Dies instantly.
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. A 9. Perfect. As you take it, this oil, the scent is really strong. There's hints of a lot of things that even you don't really recognize. And as you sort of like, because you're an era, I can't think of the name right now. Oh well. As you put it over your face.
ASMR?
ASMR, there we go. I was thinking Aarakocra for some reason.
No,
The other double A name, Aaron. But yeah, as you put it over your face, you start to feel very, very relaxed. However, its effects aren't immediately noticed. As for everybody else, we have Felix and Temple. What are you guys going to do?
Want to inspect the
Well.
door for anything that screams trap.
All right, roll me an investigation. That is a net 1. This door looks like a standard, like, supply closet door. Made out of wood. It's got some iron banding across it. There's no lock. It's just got a weird little latchy handle. Felix, what are you doing?
I am going to stand back and observe, and I'm going to make sure that Carrie has the Vigilant Blessing on, and make sure that I believe I already gave everybody Dark Vision who needed it.
Okay.
Whenever Dustin or anybody else goes to do any kind of checks to unlock it or otherwise, I will give them a hand of guidance.
Guidance? Alright. Well, you rolled over nat 1. Should be that way. Even with guidance, it wouldn't really do a whole lot. But you don't really
Looks good to
notice
me.
anything that stands out. You can tell that the door itself has this weird oily substance on it. Probably just from years and years and years of the oils just in the air. You know, the people opening and closing the door with like the oils on their hands or something. It's just the area that you're in. Are you purposefully knocking yourself down?
Yep.
All right. Do you all gather in the room, or are you gonna kind of stay where you are?
Okay.
I'm staying where I'm at.
Looks good. I am not leading.
You're not leading. Okay.
Heck no.
I'll look around.
I guess
and
I
see
could lead from the front and just stealth, but you guys are all loud.
Yeah, I think you're the only sneaky one of the group.
Yeah, go for it, Kevin.
I would like to look at the door, see if I notice anything before we go through.
You're gonna take a look at the door then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The turtle saunters in, and the three of you are now standing there. Temple, do you want to assist, or are you just gonna watch them do what they're doing?
I'll assist.
All right. So, in that case, go ahead and roll me an investigation, Ploquat, with advantage.
Oh, whoops.
Jump in the gun. Jump in the gun.
I did.
You're assisting, not rolling.
So I got a 12.
A 12. All right. Yeah, it just looks like a normal door. with years and years and years of oily hands touching it.
How sneaky are we trying to be?
That is a good question.
Because I can assist with that if you guys would like us to be sneaky.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
It's gonna burn one of my level 2 spell slots, but it'd give us up to an hour of sneaky. Depending on how long I hold it for.
That's true. Alrighty. You guys are all standing here. Oh yeah, it was nighttime, that's right. Let me adjust some settings. Perfect.
What do you guys think? Sneaky? Not so sneaky.
Well, the battle wasn't very quiet, but it wouldn't hurt to be quiet or to be sneaky. I don't know.
Carrie Lewis, what do you think?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, what are you doing?
We're gonna go ahead and cast a Pass Without a Trace.
So that gives you a plus 10 to stealth? Plus 5.
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh yeah, each creature I choose. Cool.
For a maximum of?
It does not say.
Doesn't say. Okay.
Within 30 feet of me.
Nice. Good golly. My stealth is retarded now.
Yep.
So if you could stack everyone, in a 30-foot area around you, you can do this for like 100 people.
Yeah.
So what
it's
does it do
it's
for
meant
our
to be it's meant to be a party. Plus 10.
Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, plus 10 to dexterity stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. Pretty cool. I should make you all roll a save to see if it actually takes effect. Oh. Alrighty. So who is going to be the brave one to open the door?
I can.
Alright. You open the door?
I'll warn everybody I'm about to open the door if you want to back out so you don't get blown up if there's a trap.
Alright, what's everyone going to do?
I will stand to the side of the door.
I'll back up out of the room here.
A ready to dodge position.
There we go. Made it through the door. Take cover. I'm good.
Alright. I'll open the door.
Alright, yeah, it was not a single squeak from the well-oiled door. It opens up. Inside, you see what appears to be a shelved stockroom with other bottles, extra incense, rubbing oils, towels. It's a small room, but you immediately notice that there is a hatch leading down.
There's a way down in here, guys.
Cool.
Onward. And so I'll open up the hatch.
Alright, you've opened up the hatch, and the smell, it opens, but the smell gets stronger. It's definitely not a pleasant, like, mildew sitting for weeks, just building up stench. Yeah, you see looks like a metal rung ladder going straight down. It's got like a sort of stoned circle going down, about wide enough for someone to climb down.
Alright.
Excuse me.
On everybody.
I'll holler out. Getting ready to head down.
That's a concentration.
Man, never mind. Nope,
Yep.
nope, cancel. Never mind. You're on your own.
Okay.
And that's only for one person, Marcus.
Well, yeah, but I was going to do it on each one before they went.
Well, it's concentration.
hold
You
up.
can only do one per once.
I could always send Grun down to take a look and see through his eyes if we want to do that.
That'd probably be the smarter answer.
Yeah.
So you're gonna send Grun down and
Have him take a look around, make sure that we're not going to fall into a like surrounded by people kind of thing.
okay, cool.
And I stepped out to make room.
All right. Looking down into the deep, dark abyss below, you don't see the bottom, even from here. It just goes down into blackness. So you send your, you send Grun down, and
Yep.
After about maybe 20 feet of him just like slowly hovering down there, are you going to look through his eyes and see what's going on?
Yes.
Okay. As he gets to the bottom, it is pitch black. There's not much here. However, Grun has dark vision. So as you are looking through this particular well shaft, basically, he sees a large open area. You can you can hear through him as well. You hear like the dripping of water. He looks down and you see that there's like it's like a semi-flooded floor, but there is like brick stone walls here. Like this was made at some point in time in history. But he doesn't see anything hostile or anything strange.
Excuse me. Try not to cough in your guys' ear, in everyone's ear, so I'm muting myself.
It's all good.
And all I hear is just the dripping. I don't hear any like voices or anything like that.
No voices. It's just a like the dripping of water. You don't really hear the flow of water. However, he does see that there is a what looks to be like a door of some kind further in the distance.
Okay. I'll call him back up, and then I'll let everybody know what I see, what was seen, and let them know that. How far down did it seem to go?
It went down about 20 feet, and then he just sort of stopped there at the bottom, and kind of opened to the area that I described.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll give everyone the distance and what I saw through his eyes, what I heard. So we should be safe to get down there. It is a long fall though, so we might want to consider using some rope or something like that.
There is the ladder that goes down.
Oh, there is a ladder. Okay.
There is a ladder. Yep.
Okay. Well then, scratch that last part. Yeah. Looks good.
All right, then we should head down.
All right.
The art.
Everyone, you guys start to head down the ladder. What is the marching order down?
I can go first.
I'll bring up
Okay.
the rear.
All right.
I'll be
Be right behind
right.
Gary.
I'll be right in front of Marcus.
Okay.
I'm good being in the middle.
Ploquat, you have a slightly difficult time going down this particular ladder. There's a few times where you have to push your shell and kind of scoot down. You have to get real close. I mean, it's not a huge hole in the ground.
Right, and,
and
that's a
so
pretty big turtle.
Every now and then you hear this like as your shell kind of scrapes against the back. Your underbelly, up against the front of like the metal kind of scrapes against your chest. But you all eventually make it to the bottom.
Man, my fresh wax just got scratched.
Your fresh wax got scratched, yo. Alright, let me...
Well, that other guy with the knife already jacked it up. You're good.
True. That makes me feel
Pretty-
better.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty much. That's pretty much, yeah. The dude with the flail, the dude with the knife. all the dudes. I'm gonna take you guys over to the. Oh, I can't. Poop a doop.
Wee.
Yeah. I really wish there was like a group teleport. That would make my life significantly easier to do. So just give me a second and I'll get you guys into the next area. There it is.
I gotta step away for just a moment, so I'll be quiet, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, as you guys step down, I'm just gonna put you guys in the room. Run. Ploquat. This is why I made you guys unique characters, so I can just sort of grab and plop you guys in wherever I need you to be. Alright. The room you're standing in is roughly about 9 foot high ceilings. The room itself seems pretty large and open. The only downside is there's about 2 feet of water that just stinks. It's old water. There's weird floating things in it. You're not quite sure if it's safe to drink. Let's just say that much. However, you all see across the way what looks to be like an iron door. It looks rusted. It's been down here for who knows how long. And then the dripping of water, the just sort of the echoing sound of you guys walking through this sludge of water. But looking around, you can see that there used to be maybe carvings or something in the walls, long since deteriorated from just like the dripping water over who knows how many years or centuries. What are you guys gonna do?
Ooh, check out the door.
Yarp.
How about everybody else?
I'll check this one out.
Take a look at the door.
Taking a look?
He
At the
totally had
door.
advantage on that, right?
No, you did not. Alright. Like I said, the door is made out of like an iron of some kind. The bottom is heavily rusted. There's bits and pieces kind of like poking through at the bottom. You see the water kind of flow in and out of it. The handle itself looks barely there. However, you do see with your rolls there that there are markings of it, like the scrapes on the side of it being opened somewhat recently. Like you can see rust build up, and then you can kind of see where it scraped the rust off.
Okay.
However, none of
doesn't
you
look
see
that
anything
traps.
weird. Here's the funny thing. None of you really have the ability to spot traps.
That is
but
true.
you guys are looking, you're trying to, you got some good rolls, but I'm going to say that without the proper skill and training, you got to get really, really, really high. But anyways, you investigate the door. It does not appear to be trapped, nor does it appear to have any sort of like lock. I'll say with the investigations of what you guys got, you notice that the like the keyhole where it would normally be to have a key, it looks like it's been melted through. What are you guys gonna do?
Try and open it, I suppose.
All
If
right.
y'all want to
Decide.
move yourselves.
Right. Every time you guys move, you sort of kick up the water, and that foul stench just sort of reapplies itself. Those of you who don't have anything covering your faces, it's pretty strong. However, those of you who do have your faces covered, it's still strong. Like there's not much that's gonna mask this down here.
Slightly more tolerable by like
It's
0.5%.
0.5% more tolerable. Yeah, it's rough, to say the least. All right, you gonna open the door?
Yep.
All right. The door opens. It squeaks a bit, not as well oiled as the one up above, and some of the rust kind of pops off the sides where the hinges are. It kind of goes as you kind of squeal it past its frame. Ahead of you lies a black abyss of nothing. Just kidding. Let me unlock that for you. You see a tight, like 5 foot wide tunnel. It goes straight ahead for about a good 20 or so feet, and then it turns to the left. However, there is no light. So who all has dark vision? I forgot to ask. I know Marcus does.
Everybody.
Everybody does.
I don't.
Everybody has it. I cast it before we
Oh,
broke
that's
into
right.
the thing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sneak ahead of everybody.
All right. Go ahead and put yourself ahead of everyone where you want to be. As you
Whoa.
are stepping through into this hallway, you instantly notice that this was probably... hang on, let me read what someone dinged me on here.
That's handy.
Which
Right,
is 5, by the way.
5 people, so basically everybody.
Everybody. Yep.
Lasts an hour? Alright, cool. Awesome. You just give everyone dark vision. Alright. Shavia, as you are sneaking through the front here, again, your steps kind of echo into this tight 5 foot wide hallway. You can see just openly, like, sections of the wall where traps used to be. Like, you see spikes sticking out that have been removed. You see, like, things coming up from the ground that have been, like, you're looking down through the water looking for stuff. And it looks like the traps have already been triggered, but most of them,
Okay.
all the ones you can see have been, like, deactivated, or you could see, like, rope tying things down in certain places. Someone has been through this section before.
Alright. I'll keep edging forward, sneaking as much as I can.
It's really hard to sneak with the water. It's like splashing. Even if you're trying to be like not stepping out of the water, it still makes weird noises along the sides.
Right.
However, you get down to the corner, and you notice that it kind of stretches down further, even longer than this short hallway. It continues down. With your dark vision, you can see that it veers to the right, but you can't see anything past that little junction.
Okay. So, does everybody see me, or am I invisible now?
Oh, that's
still see you.
right.
No.
All right.
I know.
Since all of you have to rely on dark vision, Shavia walks into the dark and disappears.
Uh-oh. I'll start heading forward.
Gonna have to put a bell on that kid.
Gonna have to.
Or a candle.
Hang on, Dustin.
Can't be avoided.
Give me a second.
Just tie a candle to his back.
Sorry.
There you go.
If I put
On
you
his
on
head.
hide, can you see yourself?
No, that's awesome.
I can't see him either. That's great.
All right. So I'll move Dustin at this point.
That
and
is
he-
awesome.
But you
I can't even see
are
myself.
you're so stealthy you don't even know you exist.
Yes.
Yes.
I need to.
That should be accurate because he would require to use dark vision to see himself.
Yes.
No, it's umbral sight. Totally different.
Yeah,
No.
you would still, yeah. Anyways, so you head down there. He disappear. Yeah, they disappear into the shadows. What's the rest of you going to do? I know the Ploquat is like heading in.
follow in line behind Ploquat, everyone.
Plaquat.
Get in line. Down the hole. Do it.
Down
Get
the
in the
hole.
hole.
Yeah, I want to be towards the end there.
Party go down the hole.
Yes.
We
I don't
did.
remember what order I was in.
You were in the middle.
Sure.
Right, and I'm going to say for the purposes of this particular section, these tight areas are so confined that you can pass through other people, but it takes half your movement. It is now difficult terrain to do so.
Nice.
All right, Shavia. You look back and see everyone kind of like plowing through. They look a little confused that you just sort of vanished into the dark. Alright,
Yep.
do you head further down? Here was your last location. Do you head
I'll
further down? Alright. As you
Keep an
can...
eye out for anything out of the ordinary.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a perception check. And your movement is 30 or 35?
30.
30, okay. What is
It
your...
boosts up to 40 at the start of my turn, though.
On combat, right.
Yeah. Perception is
15, alright. As you're walking down, this place must have been a horrible death trap. You see like skulls lodged in walls with spikes through them. You see like looks like someone came through and cleaned up, but you can see like the remnants of these traps, crushed skulls, rib cages that were shattered like into the walls. Yeah, this is like you're thinking to yourself, man, I am glad someone else came through here first, because it's like every 5-10 feet there's a trap. But like I said before, it looks like someone already came through, or a multitude of people came through, and were just brutally slaughtered. You are right here, Dustin.
okay.
Okay. The rest of you kind of hear the slow walking up ahead, kind of echoing a little bit back to you guys. I know none of you are currently using torches, but I have you guys with torchlights on. Alright. Yeah, what's the rest of the group gonna do? You also see the horrible traps that were already sprung right here in the entryway of this place. You guys just gonna continue down?
I'm hoping so. I don't know where Carrie went.
They are all in front. Carrie's up front. Alright, there you go. Got you guys in group formation. Alrighty. Ploquat,
Yes.
you are in the front, following
am.
behind Shavia. What are you doing?
I'll move forward a bit.
Alright. You can kind of tell that the water is greatly disturbed in this area. But when you turn the corner, you don't see Shavia. It's kind of weird and very, well, not very, but slightly disturbing. And again, as you round the corner, there's just traps. There's tons of traps. The walls. It would have been a bloody mess coming through here if it was fresh, but it was not. Is the rest of the group just keeping up with Ploquat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just kind of scoot you all down here. Whoops. Oh yeah, I gotta move Felix because he's AFK at the moment. Alright, as you round the corner, Shavia, just ahead of you as you keep walking, you notice that there is a small staircase that looks like it's carved out of some sort of like limestone or some sort of rock.
Okay.
But it goes up out of the water, so a little bit of dry land.
Okay.
It's within your movement, but you do notice that it curves to the right. Just gonna keep going.
Yeah, probably.
All right, you go up and round the corner. Here, you see using your dark vision, gets real dark. Let me adjust the lights just for a moment. There we go. That's a little better. Alright. Ahead of you, you see there is a looks like a wooden door, similar to the ones that were in the shop up above. And again, you see just trap after trap after trap. Even in this like 15-20 foot hallway, there's probably 6 traps here.
Glad somebody else went through those and not us.
No kidding.
Alright, rest of the group just keeping up.
Most likely.
Correct. Yes.
Alright, go into your movement, Ploquat, and everyone else just kind of stack behind her.
I'll go to the base of the stairs.
Alright. As you get closer, yeah, you see the water here is just kind of flowing a little bit. It's like, again, it's stinky, smelly, stagnant water. But looking at the, like even you being a turtle's like, this water sucks. The stairs are a welcome sight to get up out of this water.
That'll be nice to be out of the water.
It will be nice, won't it? Alright. Shavia, do you approach the door?
Yeah. Just constantly investigate.
Alright, go ahead and roll me an investigation. Okay, 15, perfect. As you are looking at the door, you notice that at some point in time on the wood, there must have been some sort of relief or filigree, or it looks like something was carved on this with great care, but over who knows how long, the wood has rotted, swelled, there's like moss growing on it. It just looks like it's just deteriorated. I wouldn't really call it a door, more like a soggy log in door shape. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Wait for the rest of the group to catch up. And probably check the door.
You just checked the door.
I don't see any obvious signs of trap.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait for them to get closer, and then I'll try opening the door.
Okay, as you all continue following, now you can kind of see the wet footprints on the ground of Shavia. And as you step out of the water, you hear the water sort of dripping onto the stone. It's an odd thing to hear in this enclosed area. Ploquat, as you round the corner, you too see this sort of wooden door in front of you.
Okay. I will go forward a bit.
Alright. How far do you want to go?
They're right here.
Right there? Alright. You do see that the footprints of Shavia kind of stop right in front of the door.
Weird. Well, once everybody catches up, I suppose I'll go up like I'm gonna go through the door.
Alright. At this point, you immediately bump into Shavia. You can't see them, but you know that they are there.
All
weird.
right.
Hey, you're the one that took that class. You are
Oh, yeah.
invisible to things that rely on dark vision.
Yep. Guess we try to open it.
Nowhere to dodge this time.
There's a turtle shell.
Yay!
Just hide in the turtle shell.
Speaking of turtle shell, when he says he's gonna open the door, I duck in my turtle shell because I can do that.
You duck into the. Oh, okay.
I do.
Okay.
Shell defense.
Nice.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes. I hide in my shell. He said I couldn't retreat, so I retreat inside. I gain a +4 AC. Making my AC a 23.
Nice.
That is ridiculous.
It is. I can't move though. I can't do anything.
True. You can't
The only
like.
action I can take is a bonus action to get out of my shell.
Okay. So you duck into your shell. Temple, as you kind of round the corner, and you see Pilquatch just like into her shell form, immediately striking this sort of sense of fear hits you as you see the turtle like just go into her shell. What would you like to do, Temple?
Watch and try and figure out why she went into her shell.
What was that?
Watch and see why.
Oh, see why I went in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shavia, are you going to open the door?
Yeah, I'll push very. Can I tell if it's a push or pull?
It's you just open it, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see how sturdy it is and try opening it.
Okay. It opens rather easily. So, as it opens, the water kind of sloshes around. Not in the water. Like the door itself is just dripping. Maybe there was water here before, but you can tell that it was soaked at one point in time and just hasn't dried out yet.
Okay.
All right. Let me unlock the next area. All right. Ahead of you, you see a small room. Do you step in?
Dun dun dun. Very slowly.
All right. As you walk in, you see 3 other doors that are here. Each there's a door to the east, door to the south and west.
Alright. Yeah, I'll sneak in very slowly.
All
Looking
right.
everywhere, up, down, sideways.
Cool. You step in. Roll me another investigation. Nice. 17. All right. Yeah, as you look around, you notice that each of the doors has an actual, like, carvings on them. These doors actually seem a bit newer. You're not quite sure what it is, but they just seem not as wet. They seem more dry. All right. Pilquatch, the door ahead of you just opens, and you hear someone walking through. What are you gonna do?
Well, I suppose I'll go through.
So
And
weird
I'll have
that
my arm out in front of me to try and make sure I don't run into Dustin.
Alrighty. Felix and Omen, you guys are kind of trailing behind. What are you guys doing?
I'm trying to go forward. I assume he is as well. I think he went AFK for a minute.
All right, I'll just move
Yeah.
him.
Keep him up. Yep.
Kind of
Me
keep
too.
up. Oh, well,
No, you're good. I'm tagging along.
all right, yeah. Again, ahead of you, you guys see that it's a rather small room, but there appears to be 3 other doors here. Each one has some sort of carving on it. Like I stated, there's a door to the east, south, and west of your position. Does anyone have religion trained?
No.
I think Dustin did, didn't he?
Yeah, I do. That was one of my options for haunted.
All right. No one else has religion trained?
I do. Sorry.
All right. Pay attention to those character sheets. So, if you have religion trained, roll me a religion check.
Bleh.
All right. Temple. As you guys kind of like step into the room, Ploquat, you immediately feel something in front of you.
Oh, sorry. Can't see ya.
It is a natural
Was-
defense mechanism.
Was it me that she bumped into?
Yes.
Yeah.
I felt. Okay, no problem. Kind of part of what I am.
Need to put a bell on you.
That would defeat the purpose of this whole class. Like, what's this bell sound I'm hearing?
It's coming from nowhere.
Add candle to his back, and then we don't need to rely on dark vision.
Yeah, then he would be visible to everybody.
Exactly.
So, Temple,
No.
as you sort of inspect the doors and look around, you notice that the eastern door has a face carved on it with like a body, but it has the carving of Bane, the lawful evil good of tyranny, who is depicted as a tall, armored man wearing a bucket helm. His right gauntlet is painted black and clutches a set of shackles. The southern door bears a carving of Mirkul, the neutral evil lord of bones. He is portrayed as a cloaked figure whose face is hidden under a cowl. In his skeletal hands he clutches a screaming human skull. The door to the west bears the carving of Baal, the chaotic evil god of murder. He is depicted as a powerfully built, skull-headed man with long curved blades where his hands should be. Omen is back.
It was Ball.
Bane,
Figure
Baal, and Mirkul.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I'll just put that in the chat.
I missed it. Did the eastern door have Bane on it?
Yeah.
The eastern door was Bane, southern door was Baal, and the south door was Mirkul. Roll those R's. Mirkul.
Yes.
At least that's how I say it. Because it sounds cool.
Who's familiar with these deities?
Probably the
Bane,
people
Baal,
who
or
rolled.
Mirkul?
None of the above.
What do you mean?
How much do you know about these 3?
Well, they're evil gods. So whatever we're opening, we should just decimate everything and destroy their effigies or whatever.
Well, which direction shall we take? Bane, Baal, or Mirkul?
Mercurial was the god of murder. Was that that one?
The Lord of Bones.
Oh, McColl's Load of Bones.
Yep, Baal is the evil god of murder.
I say we go for the murder door first.
Murder.
That sounds funnest.
What was Bane the god of?
Bane is the lawful evil god of tyranny.
Tyranny. So you want to go right, Lewis?
Yes.
To the west.
To the west.
To the west, to the west.
Let's go for the murder god so we can
Pop into
upgrade
my
our
head.
murder hobo status.
Well, I'm doing
Alright.
just fine in that department. I don't know about you guys.
Like I said, if we upgrade our murder hobo status.
We'll become murderer hobos then.
That's right.
Murder hobos.
And then we'll become murderer hobos after that.
Alright, so to the west it is.
Yep.
Alright, who's gonna open the door?
All you, Cloakwat.
I will.
I'll stand to the side.
Cloakwat for the win, at least the opening.
So, can I hide all of me in my shell except for the arm that's going to open the door?
That won't count. All of you have to be in, or none of you is going to be in for that to work. There's my plug-in. I gotta charge my phone. Just a momento.
Wait, when she does that, her legs go in too? That makes
Yeah,
her short?
Yes.
It turns me. I'm just my shell at that point, just like any turtle. Yep.
Just a shell of her
Awesome.
former self.
That's right.
Alrighty.
Could be the weirdest fight ever.
It's mainly designed. All right, it's mainly designed so that she can be like, oh, there's a horrible thing coming at me. I'm gonna just tuck into my shell and hopefully survive it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much that's that. All right, yeah, you open the door, and ahead of you, you notice that there is another hallway, but this one splits into two separate directions. And again, the path here is just riddled with traps. Oh, oops. What happened to that? Blur, just a second. Also, the floor is covered in water.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Well, guys, this goes splits off two directions, and it's in the water. Which way shall we go?
Is there anything on the doors?
You can't see them from here.
Oh, I'll get up there. Whoa, I can't see shit.
I'd say go try and figure out if one direction has all the traps disabled and the other one does not. I know which one we're gonna want to go down.
Okay, we'll just
Right?
we'll just say that Shavia is invisible at the moment to you guys.
Yeah. That's fine.
Anyways, Shavia, as you approach the edge, you notice that it splits two separate ways, but they're not doored.
What are they?
To your southwest, you actually see, since you have ridiculous dark vision, a small section of this tunnel kind of splits off. It looks like it used to go to another room, but it has just been collapsed. However, you do see like an ornate painting that is on the wall. To your northeast, as you're kind of looking around, you see that there is a room that's got pillars kind of holding up the ceiling. You also see what appears to be some sort of altar that is stacked on a pile of bones. It looks like there's organs or entrails all over, spread out all over the top of this particular
lovely.
altar. Against it, you see a tall, probably three and a half foot tall steel mask of a human frowning. It looks like a skull that's frowning.
Alrighty then. I avoid looking at the painting directly.
Okay, no worries.
I'm gonna go to the left and avoid the murder room.
Okay, the painting is to your left, the murder room is to your right.
Yeah, I'll go towards the painting, but just not look at the
You're
painting.
just gonna look at the ground and walk towards the painting?
Yep.
Okay, while you're doing that, everyone else, what are you doing?
I'll start going down the hallway.
Alright, go ahead and move your movements.
Flow in, flow quat.
Following
Shavia, you head over to the painting. As you approach the old painting, it's like 5 foot wide, 7 foot tall, just a large painting. It depicts a grisly scene of 4 faceless figures ripping apart a 5th figure, who is apparently in a lot of pain and screaming.
Yep.
Alright, Shavia, roll me an investigation if you wish to investigate the painting. Alright, are you just looking, or are you like gonna like move the painting back? What are you trying to do here?
Just looking. I don't want to touch it yet.
Okay. This is a heavily water damaged painting. Most of the paint is like bubbled. Sections of it have fallen off. You can kind of see the like board that it was painted on. It's not a canvas painting. It's like a wooden board painting. The frame around it is like cracked, water worn. Any details of anything, like it looks like it's got bumps, but most of it is just too waterlogged and over whoever knows how long, just worn down.
Okay.
But the painting itself, most of it seems to be intact, except for like some water damage.
I look behind the painting.
Okay. As you
Have to touch it, right?
you have to touch it, yes,
Yep.
because it's
I'll do
attached
that.
to the wall. What? As you do so, I need you to roll a nature check.
There it is.
Okay. As you kind of like creak the painting off the wall and you look behind it, you recognize what looks to be yellow mold growing on the back of this painting. You also see that there is a section behind it that like a brick has been removed, but it is surrounded by this yellow mold. Yellow mold, since you got a good nature check, is potentially poisonous if it releases its spores.
Lick it.
I back away very cautiously. I let
Alright.
the painting go very safe, cautiously, not trying to disturb the mold.
Just slam it on there.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you, easy enough. You just slowly put it back and you back away.
How big of a brick was missing?
Okay, so imagine a brick that's maybe like 7 inches by 4 inches tall. Who knows how deep? But the hole itself was just covered in this, like you could see the indentation from the yellow mold.
Okay. I'll tell everybody what's there and to be aware, and that there's a brick missing.
Was there
There's
anything in
yellow
the hole?
mold. You can check it out if you want. It's
You didn't reach
covered
in?
with yellow mold.
Oh, come on, you're the
Mold is
nature
very
one.
poisonous.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Are we free to like explore?
Yeah, if you want to move, move. You just gotta let me know what you're doing.
I'm gonna go check out the murder room.
All right.
And
Shavia's
then
checking
we'll
out the
move up
murder
there.
room. Shavia, roll me a. I almost called it a cool test. Roll me a willpower, please, or a wisdom save. All right, decent. As you approach and your dark vision kind of kicks in more, under the water, you just see piles of skeletons. Seem to be holding up this altar that's just covered in organs. The mask is sort of leaning up against the back of the wall, where that skull is. That's there. I didn't have a mask model, so I couldn't really put it there. But nor did I have entrails. I don't see why they don't have entrails in Talespire yet. It's such a needed model. Next update: entrails.
Entrails and gore plus.
It's needed. Like I would love to have like blood splatter as like I can attach to the walls to make it look bloody. That'd be amazing.
Nice.
Maybe I should write that and suggest it. Hey, we need texture effects, or like a wall of faces or something. That'd be cool. But yeah, you guys are all kind of standing here now that you're up in this sort of section here. You do see the painting. It's as I've described before, just sort of moldy, water rot. You know, it just looks. It's in bad shape. No amount of mending spells will probably fix it. But, as you are here, what is the rest of you going to do?
Well, guys, you want to go left or right?
I say right.
The murder room sounds intriguing.
Templar,
It
are you
does.
immune to poison?
No, but I'm resistant.
Do you want to reach up in the hole and see if something's there?
Yeah,
good
let's
call.
do it.
Stick your hand in the hole. Nothing ever wrong came from that.
Right? I'll do it.
And I will.
What room and where is he at? Because I want to be very far away from that area.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
just kind of move right over here.
I'm gonna stand on the
Standing
You guys
on the
all
bodies.
stand on the sacrificial
on the
table.
altar. I don't care.
By sticking my hand in this hole, it absorbs all the life essence from the altar and transfers it to me.
No.
If only it worked that way. If
I
only
gain
it worked
levels.
that-
Yay!
Didn't consent.
All right, temple.
You never do when you're on the altar.
You never do.
But in this case, we kind of did. We did walk up on the altar by ourselves.
You did. You guys are whoever's on the altar is on the altar.
Yay, me.
All right,
Carrie,
temple.
go.
You reach out, grab the painting, kind of peel it off the wall. You can kind of see the strands of yellow mold attached to the wall in the painting.
Hmm.
But as you keep reaching, you can kind of see near the center of where the painting square is, or rectangle, I should say, is where that indentation is, where the missing brick is.
Excuse me.
Go ahead and reach in.
All right. Reaching in would cause you to touch the yellow mold. So go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw. With advantage, because you have resistance. Holy molies. Now there are 24 works. Yeah, you reach in, and you kind of feel around.
What the hell?
It is, again, it's like 4 inches tall, 7 inches wide, and as you reach in, it goes back maybe a foot. This must have been a large section. However, you feel like a moist sack.
You
Ew. Found a moist sack and a hole in a wall.
I tried to use the best descriptive words I could. Moist sack. Yeah.
You're touching it.
Yep, you
Is the
are.
Right.
goblin mourning on the
You
other
are
side?
fondling the moist sack.
Yeah.
You are
I'll
now
pull it out.
knuckle deep in the sack. But
Yep.
No moaning and moist sacks. What has our party come to?
Hmm.
the greatest time ever.
Normal Sunday. Yeah.
All right.
Sacrifices I make.
As you pull the sack out, these spores go and they start kind of dispersing from the disruption. However, you made your save. You all see this sort of like of just spores shoot out from behind the painting.
I don't breathe.
You don't breathe. But yeah, you pull out the sack. It's probably about the size of a pear. A large pear. Pear-shaped
So it's a
moist
pear.
sack.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's a bit hairy. No. It's got mold growing on it, you sickos.
Sure. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! I knew I forgot to get Viagra at the market.
Right? Who knew we were gonna fight that monster tonight?
Need some nair.
Some nair, yes. All right. You have the
There's your
sack.
Pear-shaped moist sack.
We're gonna start calling you Gillette now.
Because my intellect's so sharp, right?
He's the best a
Yes,
man
clearly.
can get.
Clearly. That's
That's the best you can get.
all of the above.
Aren't you resistant to disease?
I'm immune to disease.
Immune to disease. Look at that, folks. Clean crotch every time.
Mm-hmm.
You're perfect for the gnome boning.
Gnome boning. I might put that on a shirt, gnome boning, and just have people like, what does that mean?
Fuck.
Hashtag gnome boning. Coined here first. But yeah, you have the sack. What are you gonna do with it, Temple?
I guess investigate it.
No,
What?
no, you're gonna fondle it. Wrong word.
That's part of the
investigate-
investigation.
Investigating was fine as long as he's investigating with just his fingertips.
All right. Gentle caresses.
That's right.
You open
An
up
up and down
the
motion.
moist sack, like 2 hard-boiled eggs and a tube sock. No,
And there goes all of your Twitch followers.
pretty much.
No,
Hey,
these
I-
people get more.
I have it set for adults. All right, and if adults can't handle it, they can fucking leave.
That's right.
Handle it. Anyways, you open it up.
You almost got me there.
and
Yeah, we just completely devolved into it.
Pretty much.
It's awesome.
Inside, you actually see 2 diamonds.
Are they
Ooh.
ball shaped? Please tell me they're ball shaped.
Okay, they are uncut, oddly ovaloid shaped diamonds.
Yes.
That was the appropriate answer. You had an opportunity and you took it.
I will
And
take
I
every
give you
opportunity
kudos for
I
that.
get.
I'll go ahead and snip those diamonds out of that sack.
Sweet.
They
give me
right
a-
there.
Could you please give us a castration check, please?
Yep. Roll a dexterity save, or sleight of hand, which one you want to use.
Can I use thieves' tools?
I steal the diamond nuts,
That's right.
testicles of gleaming.
Tinker's tools for
No, you don't. You
small
don't need it.
objects.
For small objects.
Are those with the
No, they're
clamps of excruciating pleasure?
yes, nipple clamps of excruciating pleasure. No, they're 2 regular diamonds. They're worth about 350 gold each.
Okay.
Nice.
But they are covered in that sort of yellow slime that has perforated the moist sack.
Was
I'll
that
try
250 or 350?
350.
350
Thank you.
each.
I'll try and rinse them off in the water that I'm standing in.
Okay, the foul, putrid smelling, stinky water.
It has to be better than the yellow mold.
Okay, yeah, you reach down, kind of like swash these diamond balls in the water. But yeah, you pull them up. They instead of smelling like mold, they smell like foul, stinky water.
Yep.
Dirty, uncleaned
And
taint.
mold.
And mold. Congratulations, you made it worse. No.
Should we just coin the term now, it's got like smegma all over it. go with that. I mean, we've already gone down that road, so let's just make it all the way to the end.
True. So while you're doing that, Temple, everyone else, I want you to give me a perception check, please.
Everyone else.
Alright, Shivia with a 23, Felix with a 12, Omen with a 16.
I had advantage, totally.
You did not have advantage. You got a 10, not a 22.
Yeah.
Alright, while Temple is over playing around with the yellow mold, I was going to say something else, but decided not to. This altar here, the entrails and guts and various other bodily components that are on this altar all appear to be not fresh, probably a few days old, you're guessing. If you would like, give me a medical check or a medicine check, and then that would give you a better sort of idea of what is going on here.
Does it have to be trained, or can we just roll it?
You can just roll this one. This doesn't need to be trained. You guys have been in battle. You've seen guts. Ah, let's all roll above a 20.
There, is that better?
Thanks, Ploquat. Thank you. That just makes my day a little better. You too, Omen. Thank you. As you guys are sort of inspecting this pile of guts, like I said, they look a few days old, but they look as if they are placed in a particular way. Nothing really comes to you at the moment, but like, you've seen normal piles of guts, like you've skinned deer, you've done things like that to survive. These seem arranged. The intestine seems to be pulled out and sort of turned into these weird sort of concentric circles. There's, yes, fancy guts. They are like the eyeballs that you can see are kind of shriveled and dry, but they're placed in certain spots. There's tongues out and about doing their tongue thing. It is just a strange, gory, like if a master chef was like, I'm gonna decorate this table with gore. Yes. Also, there's that 3-foot tall steel mask that has that sort of grinning skull look to it.
Curious, that skull, does it have eye holes, and how big are the eye holes?
The eye holes it all seems regular human size, except for the mouth seems stretched and elongated, and then formed into sort of a, not like a happy smile, obviously, but one of like pain and anguish. However, there is another path that leads on further if any of you wish to go that direction.
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Alright. Okay, so Shavia, you're going through the hole? Or the hallway?
Yes.
Go into the hole. As you crest through, you see a small opening to your left, and you hear this sort of plopping noise. It's kind of a weird sound of something floating in the water. And when you look over, you see a somewhat bloated corpse just sort of floating in this putrid, nasty water. Right in this area. I guess I can make them visible. But ahead of you, you also see like a small section to where there's tunnels, but they've been caved in. Like there's rocks and brick just kind of piled. Doesn't look like there's any way past through them.
Alright, so the tunnel ends.
Yes.
Alright, I'll go back to the group and tell them there's a body over here floating in the water.
At this point, Temple, you get back to the group.
Hey, can you go? Apparently there's a body over there. Can you go check it out?
I'll before I get back to the group, I'll splash water over my body and try to make sure I don't carry the mold spores with me.
Good idea.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Yeah, you kind of splash them on
yes.
you. You feel clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit. Good thinking, because I was actually
So
going
there's
to have you roll.
so there's a body where?
Yeah, around the corner.
Around the corner.
You want to go
To
check
the
it out, see if
west?
it's got anything handy on it?
Over that way?
Yes.
Yep.
So everyone's just going to huddle into this gore room while he goes alone and checks this body.
Sure, I'll go check the body.
Cool.
I just don't want to handle it. I'll oversee, but I don't want to handle it.
All right. You see what appears to be a human, bloated at this point. You know, multiple days been sitting here, like long black hair, just kind of like sprawled out and floating in the water. It looks like they were stabbed a multitude of times. There is like no blood around them, but it appears to have been just dispersed already. Except for like a small trickle coming out of the wounds themselves.
Oh.
But they are topless, like not wearing a shirt. It is a male, and it looks like the what they're wearing below is just sort of like what's the word I'm thinking of? Like burlap pants almost. They're just soaked, bloated, almost to the point to where they're going to rip apart.
Okay. Guess I'll investigate the corpse to see if there's anything special about it.
Check out the pockets, big thing.
Sure, check out the pockets.
All right.
Pat them from the outside and see if
you-
there's anything in them.
You notice that there's no pockets. Like these are designed just to cover, and that is it.
Are you
Okay.
sure that it's a man, not a woman?
Yes.
Are you sure? Well, I'm just saying because we don't have pockets.
Are you sure? I am sure.
Cool. On that note, then, I guess.
Like, there's nothing special about the body.
Well, roll
Yes.
me an investigation check.
Yeah. You know what? I'll use one of my arcane knowledges and give myself a +5.
Your ancient knowledge? Okay.
Yep.
These meat bags often have a hidden pocket.
Put your hand in it. What you got there?
23.
23. Okay. It's not... Oh, there's your roll. Is it the 18 there?
Yeah, plus the 5 from
Plus
the...
5. Okay, cool. It was weird, like it just now showed up for me. I must be having some lag or something. Anyways, as you kind of like inspect the body, it has like multiple tattoos that are just stretched and like morbidly, almost like a morbidly obese person, but their skin is just like stretched out from all the bloating. However, you do recognize that this individual has a tattoo between the shoulder blades that is the symbol of Baal.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
So this person has the symbol of ball etched into him.
Yeah, it's about 3 inches around. It's just the symbol of Baal.
Well, we did
Yeah,
take
tell
the
the
door
others.
that was the ball.
Do you want to, like, scratch that part of his skin off or something?
Meh. Putrefaction will do that for us.
Maybe.
Better to let it rot.
Maybe.
It's your choice. What do you want to do?
Yeah, hurt to scratch it out.
All right, who is going to scratch it out?
Want me to be the brave one? Or dumb one? However we want to look at this.
Well, the one who's immune to disease should probably be the one who's
That's true.
playing with the
I'll
dead
take out a
body.
crossbow bolt and scratch it across the symbol, I guess. A couple
Alrighty.
times.
Go
I
ahead
don't
and
have
roll-
a knife.
Jeez.
You don't have a knife.
I have
Okay,
a
so
dagger.
you pull out a crossbow
I don't
bolt.
have a dagger.
You head down and you just drag it across the skin.
Well, here we have 6 extra. Take one.
Okay.
So you're using a dagger?
Yeah. I'll use
Alright.
the dagger.
Yep, no worries. You go down, scratch across it. Roll me a dexterity save, or dexterity check. Sorry.
Forget it's plus 10 because of Marcus. Unless that's only for stealth.
That's only for stealth.
Only for stealth.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. The corpse does not explode when you scratch the tattoo. You
Yay.
kind of the layers peel off so easily. The skin is like saturated. It is putrid and nasty. But yeah, you just sort of scoop the tattoo off of the skin and kind of plop it into the water.
Perfect.
Man, any
Okay.
lower and that would have popped, dude.
Cool. Alright, now I'll walk away from the corpse.
Okay.
I did my job.
Perfect. Those of you back in the room here, what are you guys going to do about this altar? Anything? You're just going to leave it here?
I want to take
The
a closer look at
mask.
the mask.
Alright, how close do you get?
Pretty close. I won't touch it, but I'll get close.
Alrighty. Roll me a wisdom save, please.
Good golly. There it is.
14, okay. As you inspect this, it's 3 feet tall, but it has like the width of a normal human face, so the mouth is super elongated and open. Inside, it is, it's hollow. It looks just like a mask, but it has like sections. It almost looks like it could be worn on someone's face. Like the area above the mouth looks like it would fit a human. Like if it didn't have the lower section, it would fit on a face.
Would it fit a turtle?
Well, it would, like I said, it would fit a human.
Okay. Alright. Who wants to put on the mask?
I say we rend the mask, destroy it.
Yeah.
I'd say whoever has the highest wisdom would put it on. And that's definitely not me at a 0.
Man, I don't want to put it on.
Put it on.
Neither do I.
Put it on.
I cannot.
Volunteer.
I will
Volunteer.
not. It is not something that will
No.
happen.
No.
Why?
No, it's a dumb idea. Don't do it.
It
You
is
ready?
not my deity. I will not deface my image with that.
I
They
don't,
take a
think,
hammer to it and just smash the damn thing.
I don't think your honor would allow you to.
Yeah, I was gonna I
Honor.
was gonna deface it, but I didn't want to make that much noise.
There's nobody in here.
Nobody on this side. In
Correct.
echoey hallways. This sounds like a great plan.
The doors are closed. It'll be fine.
They're not closed. We didn't close them behind us.
No, the other doors are closed. To the other 2 areas.
Hmm. Not a bad idea. I would say we need to dismember the altar.
Yep.
Disassemble it.
Alright, so you want to disassemble the gore-filled altar.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he's wearing your mask.
Alright, how do you want to do this quietly? It's mostly
used-
made of slabs of stone.
TNT.
Used-
Temple, you should at least move the entrails around so they're not like in perfect
I got an idea.
Maybe take the guts and dump them with the dead body.
I got an idea.
What's your idea?
My idea is my cantrip Mage Hand, and I'll just start moving shit around.
Oh, there you go. That works
Pull it
great.
all off into the water.
Rip it all off, just, completely
Into the water
deface
is a
it.
terrible idea.
Why?
Walk them around the corner and chuck it over by the body.
That works too.
Because we're
Oh, that-
standing in this water.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, I'll just start using my Mage Hand to pick up as much as that as I can and just dump it over by the body.
Just kind of fling it around the corner.
Yeah.
All right, cool. This is going to take you a few minutes of just moving the hand, grabbing a handful, moving it over, and tossing it. Mage Hand is not a fast spell, but it is a very useful spell.
Lewis, you want to assist?
I don't have Mage Hand.
No, but you're immune to disease.
Alright, I'll assist.
All right, I'll cut the time in half. So it takes you guys a good 2-3 minutes to get it completely deorganed. Eyeballs, things like that, teeth that you now see. There's some interesting flaps of skin that make you cringe when you see it. I'm not going to say what it is, but you kind of grab it and kind of toss it off over to the guy. It's still bloody, but you remove the organs.
The last thing that I want to do is I will use my Mage Hand, pick up the skull, and I'll also remove that from the altar and put it over by the body.
The skull mask?
Yeah.
Alright, Mage Hand can only carry 10 pounds, if I remember correctly. This mask weighs more than that.
See if you can knock it over
Okay.
flat on the altar. And we'll take care of it from there.
Yeah, it can't. The hand can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds.
Right. However, you can
can I knock it over?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can knock it over, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll use the Mage Hand to knock it over.
Alright, easy enough. You reach out and, with the Mage Hand, kind of grab it to the side and knock it over. It just tang, 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 as it kind of rattles upon the stone altar.
Can you use the hand to guide it maybe so that way it's face up?
Yeah,
So it falls face up. That way it's more of a flat surface, so when I hit it with the hammer, it'll have more of a chance of actually denting and cracking.
yeah. So while I can't carry it, can I at least flip it over?
Yeah, sure, why not? That's easy enough. You just kind of shove it to the side and make sure, using the Mage Hand to sort of guide it to where it lands on the back and with the face up.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna go smack it with a hammer.
I'm gonna go
All
there.
right. Go ahead and roll me a 2-strike with advantage. $17, and 8. Okay. You swing your hammer, and it bang! The steel that this is carved out of just sort of bends inward. The face is now distorted. It looks even more morbid now. Like the face is crushed in. The mouth is still that sort of snarling scream, but it now looks completely just devoid of any human semblance.
I'd say good enough. On that note, shall we, can I knock one of the pillars out from the altar?
One of the
It
three
looks
pillars?
It looks like this one over here. If I knocked it out, it
like
would,
a quarter piece.
it would
Yeah,
drop.
yeah. You want to knock it out? Sure, go ahead. Easy enough. You just, when you hit it, you realize that the stone slate that is on top of this, that's very precariously placed. You're guessing most of the bones are holding it up. But yeah, you hit the corner, it just pops off and just kind of tilts to the side. You hear the crunching of the bone underneath as it the weight kind of settles on that corner.
I'm gonna say a prayer to my God for their resting peace.
Okay.
And beyond that,
You say a quick prayer. While he's doing this, what's everyone else doing? Just gonna be standing around watching?
Stand back and say a silent prayer to Saloon.
Okay.
I'll just head in the back here.
Yeah, I'll move kind of back around the corner. I'm gonna have to look through my notes. Did you ever tell me who my deity was?
I think you needed to pick a deity. If you want one.
Okay. I'll hold off on that. I'll probably pick one, but I since I'm kind of new to D&D, I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, no
I'll
worries.
do
Are
that
you
on a
rest-
session.
Are you restricting the deities
I
that we're
would,
allowed to use?
I would prefer to keep them with the Faerun deities. Those are the Sword Coast, things like that, of the area you're in. If you want someone specific that's not one of the normal deities here for the setting, that should be fine, just as long as it sort of fits with your character.
Okay. So I was gonna go with Thoth.
Thoth.
Yep.
The
He is
Egyptian, the Egyptian god of knowledge?
Yeah, he is actually a Forgotten Realms god,
Okay. That works.
but basically the same thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that works. Totally cool. Cool, dude. Cool. Carrie just follows the deity of Casting Fist.
Yay.
Alright. You have reached this section. You have learned of a few things. Destroyed the altar of Baal. Removed the organs from it. And smashed the mask. You also found the 2 diamonds behind the painting. If anyone took notes of the painting, that'd be great. The 4 individuals tearing apart a 5th. But there doesn't seem to be anything else to do in this area. Where are you off to next?
I'd say back all the way to east and go to Bane.
I will follow Temple.
Alright, so you're going to head east?
Yep.
Alrighty, let me take a look here real quick. Alright. You can open the door of the east temple.
Sure.
All right. This one here has the Bane kind of carved into it. At least the depiction that these people thought Bane looked like, as when he's mostly described. You open the door, and ahead of you, you see another long, dark tunnel. However, at just the edge of your dark vision, it looks like it curves to the right.
Okay, we'll go same order.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Step back and let the other people put their marching order.
Alright, you get about halfway, and you hear voices. You hear one...
Stealth.
Sounds like a woman. She's like, "What about this one? Perhaps he will last a bit longer." And then you hear another voice. "I doubt it. Get me my whip." And after that, you hear this whoosh, and the muffled screams of someone echo through this section.
Excuse me.
Stealth of 10. Stealth of 11.
It's also plus 10, so
Oh,
20 and
yeah.
21.
So 20.
Alright, cool. Okay, so basically beat him, 35. Ah, bloquat.
13,
natural
14.
14.
Okay.
I can use my hero point and hero point that.
Nah, save it.
Alright. They'll know that we're coming. It's fine.
Maybe.
It's totally
still got a
fine,
13.
guys.
Yeah, it's still a 13, you know.
It's a 13. I still have to roll for them, so it's going to be interesting.
Maybe the
Okay.
screams will help cover the scuffling.
The screams are even though they're muffled, just that whoosh of the whip, and like even you guys kind of flinch when you hear it. It's like, oh man, that's just whip on open flesh. It does not sound good. And even though the muffled screams are there, they are loud, and very very unpleasant. However, you do notice that Shavia, since you're up front, there's steps that go down back into that sort of putrid water.
Hey.
But you all rolled decently well on your stealth checks, at least that you know of. What's everyone doing?
Continuing forward, I suppose.
Yeah, move forward.
Hi, whoever that was.
Sorry. I don't know where I landed.
You went up.
Yeah, I did.
You're on top
I-
of the ceiling now.
I was trying to get out of your way, Marcus, but I was having a hard time grabbing my character in the doorway there.
Marcus is on the ceiling above us.
Nice.
I need an adult.
Well, what do you see?
Thank you. Darkness.
Anything of
everywhere.
value?
Darkness everywhere. Oh,
Sneak
God.
attack to
Drums in the
darkness.
deep.
All right.
Drums in the deep.
Drums in the deep. The Balrog was awoken. Alright, this section of here that you can see, Shivia, you see the pillars, like wooden pillars bracing the ceiling from, wooden beams, rough-hewn steps, water. You see an eastern portion of the room, which is dry and lit by 2 torches. Which means you are now, if you enter this room, you're now visible.
Hey, everybody can see me again.
Let me get them torches in. My brain will work. They must have dimmed the torchlight. I'm gonna have to add a couple more just for the effect.
Yeah, in the one-off that I put together, I had to put a bunch of torches in just to get a decent amount of light in.
Alright, Shavia, you see on the other side, the water kind of like stairs come up out of the water beyond the torches. You see a woman kind of standing there. She's got like 2 blades, and then you see a large, muscular, humanoid shape that has like a mace off of one side hanging off the belt and a whip in the other. And there's an individual shackled to the wall, and he's just whipping this person's back. They do not appear to have noticed you all. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna try stealthing. Where are they? Because I don't see them right now.
Alright, they are just, you can kind of hear, you see them just beyond here. Now, here, watch. Let me move you forward. That should let you see them. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You also see there is a path here. It looks like there's a door right here. And then just beyond them, there's another path. There's sort of like indentations of where they would go, but you can't see anything beyond that.
Alright, I'll try to move to the side to let everybody up here.
Alright, do you kind of let them know what's going on?
Yeah. Trying to signal to them that there's two torturing some guy.
I wonder if I can adjust the lighting in the atmospheric settings. And there's the exposure. Nah. Let's keep it how it is. Alright, Ploquat, as you kind of round the corner, you see this, the movement of torchlight. And then as you kind of round the corner, you see Shavia, just kind of like slowly appears, the light hits them.
Hey, wave.
Because you haven't seen them this entire time until now.
Yep. I just don't want to say anything because, you know, torturing people and all.
Smart move. What's everyone else doing?
Following the convoy, trying to get through here. Let's
Ready.
go, baby.
Ready
Same.
my action for attacking.
I can't
top
see
together.
anybody, so yeah, I'm
Yep,
not
nope.
not doing anything.
Jammed up in the hallway.
Yep, jammed up in the hallway. Everyone's taking up all the room. Alright. What is your guys' plan of action? They do not seem to have noticed you. They seem too intent on staring at this guy and whipping him.
I'm gonna stealth over to the side to give people room to get in here.
Alright, roll stealth.
I'm going to try and do the same.
Oh,
Okay,
gosh.
roll stealth.
Oh,
Go, Carrie, go!
You do have that plus 10. Hey, there you go.
Yes.
There you go.
wow.
26. I didn't fail.
Look at that.
You got higher
I'll
than me.
sneak out there.
Impressive.
Considering I had to roll a 14 to get that, yeah.
Same.
I rolled a 5.
Alright, is that how you guys are?
Yeah.
If you're moving into the room and you want to be stealthy, you need to roll a 15. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm not moving into the room. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I
hang
am.
here by the corner.
All right.
I sure am.
I'm going to roll against your 15.
Yep.
Okay.
But I was the last one to move in, so everybody else
Okay.
should get their chance to move ahead because I was the last one in line.
Ready in my armor's attack.
All right. As you guys step in, you just hear that whoosh, whoosh, just that whip. The woman that is up there just sort of is just giggling maniacally. The large humanoid that is whipping him is incredibly muscular. Like even from here in this sort of like dim light setting, you can just see the ripply muscle of this person.
Move up, Carrie.
All right.
You're the tanky McTankerson. Get up there. Why you hiding in the back?
Because it's scary.
This is your show. This is not scary for you. You got
No.
this.
I want to do an ambush attack on that lady on the left.
All right. Since you're moving forward, roll me another stealth, please.
Oh boy.
Ploquat.
Oh,
Well, there goes that.
Woo!
hold on. What did you get?
A
That
3.
one.
A 13, a natural 1. Okay. As
Let's hope they
you
fail.
step forward. Oh man. Okay. So here's what happens. You're kind of like inching forward and you just sort of take your foot out of the water a little too far and kabloop as your foot goes back in. They actually both turn. And like it happened right after he stopped yelling from the strike. So it just the whole room went quiet for like a split second, and then just kabloop. They both turn.
I attack.
I go up and attack if I can.
Okay, you guys get
Or-
one anyone with ranged, prepared,
Yep,
can
I do.
get 1 attack.
24 to hit.
Alright, who are you hitting?
The one on the left. The chick, I guess.
Alright, I'll just do this. That way you guys can see
Aiming
them a
for the
little
chick.
better. Both of you are aiming for the woman. Ladies
The one
first,
with
right?
black base. That's right.
Would you allow a cantrip cast?
They all have the black. Yeah, I do have prepared it.
I know.
Hmm?
Sorry. My attack did 13 lightning damage.
Okay, did you hit?
24 to hit.
24 to hit hits. Alright. Lightning launcher. Civilize one once a turn. You can hit creature. It's basically a cantrip.
Yes.
Alright, so 11 lightning.
13.
Ambusher on this attack.
13 lightning. Once per turn when I hit with it, I can deal an additional d6 to that target.
Once per turn?
Yeah.
So you always get to roll a 2d6 then.
Until 5th level when I get 2 attacks, and then it's...
Oh, there's that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, no worries. So 13 damage. You see her kind of reel back a little bit. Brutal. You see a bit of smoke, and like some of her skin has that sort of like weird lightning charcoal look to it.
Nice.
All right. Let's see here. Dustin, you had prepared your crossbow attack. It's a 17. Who were you hitting? The woman?
Yeah.
Okay. Back. 8 damage.
Do I get Dread Ambusher with that? Or is that on my actual turn?
Dread Ambusher. Let me check real quick, and then you post it.
I linked it.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, this is a surprise round. Because you guys already prepared actions, and then when you noticed them turning, you shot at them.
Yep.
So on when we roll for initiative, that's when Dread Ambusher kicks in.
Okay.
Yeah, because then that gives you your bonus to initiative rolls, your speed bonus.
And
Taking action,
another
you
attack.
make 1 additional weapon attack as part of the action. Okay, cool. So at this point, I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
I had rolled Mind Sliver. I was going to target the guy. It's a cantrip for me.
Right, but you are not in the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so everyone else can see what's going on. You are kind of hiding back in that section. But go ahead and roll me initiative, and then we'll see what happens there.
Looks like Lord Marshal Felix Balthazar Benedict was doing Sacred Flame, and he was in the room.
So my initiative is not counting.
Right, but he
correctly.
didn't have it prepared.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't preparing the attack. He just walked into the room. You guys stated that you are already preparing an attack.
Yeah.
So my initiative thing is not counting it correctly. I should have a +10, not 5.
Okay, let me take a look.
It's
It's just going off of your +5 initiative bonus.
Yeah.
What else do you need added to that?
My wisdom bonus, which is 5.
And that's just for the first round of combat. Okay. So, whenever you click initiative, we can just add 5 to it.
Okay, so my initiative's a 29.
20 frickin' 9. All right. Man, I was spoiled on Foundry. Jeez. Okay.
And Carrie's got advantage on rolling whenever she rolls.
Oh, that's right, I do.
All right. So Floquat, roll with advantage.
Ooh, a 19.
Ooh, a 19.
Nice.
All right. So we got Shavia. We got Temple. We got Floquat. That guy's not in it. I just didn't take him out of the last initiative. Okay. Then we have Felix, and then Omen. Alright, this guy is gonna go down here. She got pretty low. Okay, let me take that guy out. Alright, Shavia. As soon as they turn, the couple attacks go in. All in on this poor, sad woman that just turned around. But yeah, she's like, she's breathing heavy already. She looks very, very, very damaged. The other guy, however, looks just peachy clean and fine. The individual that is manacled to the wall is still like whimpering in pain. What would you like to do, Shavia?
I will attack her. Attack the lady on the left.
Alright, it's a 16.
Yep.
That just hits.
Alright. 7.
Alright. You tunk hit her. Even though it's a glancing blow, you see it pierce like a section that's been charred. It goes into her chest, and she just sort of slumps forward.
Then I'll, with Dread Ambusher, I'll attack the dude on the right
Okay.
for 20.
20 to hit. Alright, that hits. 10 damage.
And then bonus action, more attack. Oh, jeez.
28 for 12 damage. Alright, so you're just...
Oh, I forgot the D8 on the one attack. 8 damage.
On which attack?
The second one. The 20 for 10. That's for the Dread Ambush.
Oh, Dread Ambusher gives you 8 more damage. That's right, okay.
Yep.
So it's 18 and 12. Alright. Alright. Just ka-toom, ka-toom, ka-toom. The 2 arrows hit this guy in the chest, just whap, whap. And you see him like, ugh. Alright, Temple, what are you doing? Or would you like to
lightning
move?
launcher.
Would you like to move, Shavia? Or are you gonna stay there?
I'll stay there. I'm in the back of the room.
Alright.
I'll step forward a little bit and do another lightning launcher. 23 to hit.
Damn, 23 to hit. Hits.
13.
13 damage. Alright. You ka-toom, 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 ka-toom.
And that's my turn.
Alright, your lightning hits. You see him kind of go stiff for a second, and then he keels over.
Cool.
Alright, Plilquat, what are you doing?
Anybody left up?
Not that you can see at the moment.
There's the guy in the back.
Yeah, there is the guy in the back, but he is like, he's been whipped. Looks like he's been tortured for a while. He's wearing basically just a loincloth, but I don't have a nude model yet. I need to go on Hero Forge and make one.
I was going to say that guy looks way too dressed to be a
Why are you making
slave.
nude male models in Hero Forge?
I wasn't sure if he was being whipped because he enjoyed it or
Numboning.
with the way he was dressed. I was
Right.
starting to. Is this another bad guy?
No, that's the dude that's having a hard time.
Okay. Well, like I was saying.
Alright, I move up here. Do I see anybody else or just the poor whipped individual?
Now that you guys are sort of in here, let me reveal a little bit more. These 2 entryways lead to a waterlogged hallway. Let me remove these 2. And at this point, you actually see two of those mace-wielding individuals kind of like running up through this way after the fighting has started. Shavia, you see two of the woman-like individuals coming through this bottom door right here. Let me go ahead and put them... wait, you guys can't see them just yet. Just a moment. Alright, let me add them into the turn order.
More furries to kill.
Whoops. Furries? There ain't no furries here. What the hell? Alright, that will be their order. Yeah, you kind of go up there and you look at the guy, and he's just like barely hanging on. He's just bleeding, multiple cuts, wounds. Some of them have looks like they've healed a little bit, so they've been doing this for an extended period of time. But you do kind of look to your left and you see another one of those mace-wielding guys that was whipping him kind of like around the corner. They look very, 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 very agitated. You have your movement, you now have your action.
Alright.
Now, how much movement did you spend?
Not much.
Alright, so you want to go and engage that guy there?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you kind of run up there. He looks a little confused after this giant turtle thing running at him with a skull flail. Alright, you swing and it kind of bounces off his armor.
Alright, that's fine.
Okay. This guy. He is going to have to hold his turn. Felix, you're up.
Sweet. We're gonna come plug this hole.
Alright. Splash, 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 splash. Roar.
And smack her.
You're going to smack the lady.
With a nat 20.
Now that's how you fucking smack somebody. Jeez.
Yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage though.
It does
Can I
more
do the
damage
twilight?
than
Can I do the
missing.
twilight smite after I've rolled, or does it have to be before?
Yeah, it functions very similar to Smite.
Cool. Then yeah, can I add the?
Yeah, you're right ahead.
And does it double the dice on that as well?
Yes.
Sweet. So an
Damn.
extra 10 dice. So
So
24.
24 damage. Alright. You run across there and you swing your warhammer and just bam! You just hit this they just kind of round the corner, not expecting this. But when you run up and you use your Twilight Smite, you see the room for a brief moment is filled with this sort of soothing moonlight, just as the radiant energy hits this individual. It blows her back against the wall and she is dead. Is that you, Felix?
Yeah, that's me.
Alright. That chick is dead, so let me take her out. Omen, you're up.
Okay. I don't suppose I can actually see anyone that's up. I can't really see the one that's hiding around the corner here in front of Felix, right?
If you run to like right here, maybe.
Or if you take just a tiny step in, you could probably see the one that's in the doorway with Carrie. And that way you're not close to the battle.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. In
Yeah,
theory, he can see
so-
past her. least a little bit.
What about right here, facing that way?
Alright, drop your character.
Yeah, just trying to get the angle right. It's not working for me. I can never get this to work right. There we go.
No worries. Yeah, you can see the guy over here, but
Okay.
since it's such a tight corridor, you'd be rolling with disadvantage because Carrie's sort of blocking the hole.
Even for spell casting?
What spell?
I was going to do the Mind Sliver.
Oh, yeah, no, you just have to be able to see him to use that. So
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So,
if you're
yeah,
like
I'm gonna-
firebolting or ray of frost something, then that would be anything that has to be like an attack roll would be a disadvantage.
yeah.
Go
Got
ahead and cast it. Throw it up here so I can see it.
Yeah.
And then it's an intelligence save, correct?
Yeah.
13, okay. Intelligence save of 13. That would be a natural 1. Damn.
Right.
Wait, hang on. Yeah, natural 1. So he takes 5 damage?
Yeah, 5 damage, and hang on. Let's see. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or 1d6 psychic damage, and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn. This spell's damage increases by 1d6. So I don't understand that last part. Subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw. Oh, I see. So if I continue to do this, he gets a -4 for each consecutive hit. Okay, I get it.
Well, it's... As soon as he has to make a save, I roll 1d4, subtract it from his save, and then that effect is over.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not a permanent thing, it's just the next save he has to make.
Yeah, well, but that's
if
what I mean.
you-
If
if you
I
try-
keep using Mind Sliver, he constantly gets that -4.
If it takes
Or
effect.
the whatever the roll, the 1d4 minus that.
Right, so you hit him now, and if you're going to hit him
Yeah.
again, he has a -4 to his save. But if he succeeds, he does not get that negative again, unless you succeed another Mind Sliver.
Okay.
Alright, 5 damage, cool. Shavia, you are up.
Alright, who is left?
Is Grun going to stay in the hallway there?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
using him right at the moment.
Can I hit?
They have like 3/4 cover.
Okay. Second. Alright. I don't think I can fit in here. By Marcus.
You could possibly go in and then go back.
Well, if he goes in and tries to leave, she'll get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I didn't see how close she was. Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah, I'll go in and shoot a couple rounds at her.
Man, I missed the freaking reaction attacks on entry of combat.
Ah, yeah.
Go ahead, roll your attacks.
19 hit.
19 hits, roll damage.
It's 8
Oh,
right
there it is. It didn't show up till like right now.
Oh, weird. Then 19 to hit again. For 10.
Alright. Hang on, you're shooting in close combat.
Crossbow expert.
Oh yeah, crossbow expert. Alright. Man, that is a very, 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 very powerful feat.
But I'm limited to only that weapon.
Still,
Yeah.
it is a very powerful feat. Almost as bad as Sentinel. Alright, so you 2 shots into her side as she was kind of running. She does not look happy. Okay.
I did not.
Are you going to move or are you going to stay there?
If I move again, wouldn't that provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll probably dodge behind Marcus.
Alright, so she's going to take a swing at you.
Yep.
That would be a 7 to hit.
No.
Definitely not. Alright. Alright. Ploquat. This guy comes up and he goes, you're going behind Felix here. Alright. That's the wrong person. Get them out of
There's
the
a
way.
dead body. Yeah.
Alright, Carrie. He comes up. He takes 2 swings at you.
Alright.
That is a 10 and a 17. Do either of those hit you?
Nope.
Alright, so yeah, just you block the first one, then the second one comes around and just sort of punk bounces off your shell. Alright, Felix. This chick finally comes around the corner. She's like bleeding from the 2 bolt wounds in her body, but she decides to attack you. That is a nat 20 for 25.
Man, again?
No, the attack roll was 25. That's 11 damage to you. She kind of rounds the corner and boom, kind of hits you in the face.
At least this one didn't wipe me with 1 shot.
Well, yeah, that guy had a lot going for him, and you were a lot weaker at that point. But yeah, you take 11 damage to the face.
Okay.
Temple, you are up.
Alright. Let's, I'll head up the steps and do another lightning blast.
Alright. Alright, so you're at disadvantage because Carrie's in the way.
Alright, 16 to hit.
16? 16 does not hit.
Hmm.
Oh no, it's a glancing blow, sorry.
Okay. So half of 16, 8 damage.
8 damage, alright. Carrie, a lightning bolt zips by your head.
That's it for me.
As long as Lewis doesn't hit me, I'm good.
I'm just getting myself
between
into
the
position.
Shoulder blades. Alright, Ploquat, you are up.
It wasn't a firebolt.
Smacky, smacky.
I do have
know.
that spell though.
No. Hero point.
You're going to hero point your attack, okay?
Yes. Still probably miss.
15 just misses.
That's fine. At least I didn't somehow turn around and smack Lewis.
That would have been funny.
Oh, would
I'm
have
too
been.
far away.
I would have found a way.
Not before my firebolt.
Alright, he can't really do much at the moment. Or actually, he's going to huck a spear past his buddy at Ploquat with disadvantage. That'd be a 10.
I was hoping for a nat 1 so he hit his buddy.
That would have been funny, but it just kind of goes up and over. Hits this, looks like a suit of armor back behind here. Right here. Alright. Felix, you're up.
Cool, we're gonna whack her.
Wiggity whack, yo.
With a 10.
10 does not hit, sadly.
Oh.
She just sort of dodges back. She's bleeding heavily. Yeah, she looks rough. Omen, you are up.
I'm gonna do Mind Sliver on the same guy again.
Alright, Mind Sliver. Let me roll a d4.
Yep.
Alright. Go ahead and do your Mind Sliver. DC 13. Intelligence save. That's a 12 minus 3, so 9. That is a fail. Bam! He kind of squinches a little bit. Again, he still has that negative to his saves. But 1 damage. Would you like to move, Omen?
No. And Grun will stay where he's at.
Alright, cool. Shavia, you are up.
Alright. Can I shoot the lady in front of Felix?
You can, but you'll have disadvantage.
Alright. Same with if I ran over behind Temple and shot the ones Carrie is fighting?
Correct. Since your people are in the way of you, and there's really no angle you can get to shoot safely, you'd be at disadvantage to try to hit the person without hitting your friend.
Alright, I'll try to hit the one in front of Felix.
Alright, give me a roll.
$16.
16. Alright. 16 just hits. So 5 damage.
Alright.
Alright. As you... this next attack, you kind of get her in roughly the same pattern area that the other ones were, and she sort of clutches her stomach, and you see the color drain from her face as she just kind of goes face first into this putrid water. Blah. Alright. Would you like to move?
Yeah, I'll move up into the alley.
Alright. As you move up, you do see that there's another one of those large individuals kind of stacked behind the other one.
Okay.
Alright. This guy's going to take a couple swings at Ploquat. That is a 17 and a 16. I just can't hit her. Not with these guys, anyways. This chick is dead. Let me take her out of the turn order. Temple, you're up.
Alright. Let's hit the guy standing in front of Ploquat still. 14 to hit. Because you thought it was a disadvantage.
Disadvantage, correct. Alright, yeah, just goes wide.
Yeah, I think that's all I have.
Alright. It's Carrie's go. I'll just say she swings. I'll roll for her. Just give me a second. She had to leave right before her turn. Skull Flail. That is a 25 to hit for 13 damage. Alright. She swings it, like, spins it and boom, hits him, like, right under the chin. 13 damage. Pretty good hit. Alright. The other guy. I'm going to roll a perception check real quick. Alright. He notices you, Shavia, coming around the corner. So he turns to face you. And he kind of starts going for you.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, he runs up, and you see him take his mace. Got too many characters up.
I don't consent.
Well, too bad. He takes 2 swings at you. What is your AC?
Oh boy. 17.
17. Yeah, just woof. You kind of like dodge back. Felix, you just see this big mace swing, barely missing Shavia's head. And then you see it come back down again. Woof, and you see her sort of like limbo backwards a little bit, Matrix style, as the mace kind of swings down, but missing her. Lucky. Felix, you're up.
Okay, can I have access if I step forward?
Yeah, you guys can be. It's a tight corner, but yeah, you can have.
Now we're talking double team. Supreme. 23 to hit.
23 hits. That's
10 damage.
10 damage. All right.
Bonk.
Whoops.
How damaged does my buddy Ruby look? How you
I
doing
haven't
over
been
there?
hit.
Haven't been hit? Oh, I thought you got smacked. Sorry.
Nope.
Missed
Alright.
that. Okay. Oh, good.
Is that you, Felix?
Yep, that's me.
Alrighty. Omen, you're up.
I guess we'll go 3 for 3. Same guy.
Same guy. All right.
Yep.
Post it up, and then I'll roll his save.
Flipping seriously?
Yeah, he doesn't save. That's a natural 7. Again, you see him like one of his eyes closed. You see him wince in pain for 1 damage.
1 whopping damage. It's 2 for 2 there.
I've seen people drop dragons with 1 damage.
The Dragon Slayer. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Hi.
shut it, Lewis.
Would you like to move, Omen?
No. We're gonna stick to the same formula because that seems to be working.
All right, it is working. Shavia, you are up.
Alright, he tried hitting me, so I'm gonna try shooting him in the face.
Okay.
$18 with an 8.
That hits.
Ooh, and a nat 1.
Oh man, nat 1's on both of them. Jeebas. Yeah, strangely enough, your second attack goes wild, and you're not quite sure what's going on there.
Nope. Really,
Alright,
really bad.
This guy's going to attack Ploquat. Like 23. The first one, you see, kind of deflects off of her skull flail, but left a little bit of opening, and he kind of brings it down and gets her in the arm in the soft spot for 9 damage. Where's your character? There it is. 9 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ploquat.
Uh-oh.
Alright, Temple, you're up.
Alright, let's try this again. Another lightning blast.
It'd be 15.
Disadvantage 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright.
Close. But at least you didn't hit her.
Right? Yeah, I
Carrie,
don't think I have any better positions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ploquat, are you there? I guess not. She'll just take a swing. That is a 17 to hit. That hits for 8 damage. Alright, yeah, she kind of like gets stabbed, and she sees her like kind of use that momentum to swing the flail up over her head, and boom, like the skull bounces off this guy's skull. Boom. Alright, this guy, he is going to attack Shavia. 2 attacks. That is a 17 and a 10. I think 17 is a glancing blow, Shavia.
Yeah, sorry I was muted.
No worries, it happens. So you would take 4 damage.
Alright.
Alright, Felix, you're up.
You died, Carrie.
Yep.
Alright.
And it really wasn't even glorious.
17
Like,
hit.
you tripped in the water.
Not surprised that's the way I went out, man.
17 hit.
17 hits, roll damage.
Sweet 8.
8. Why is it lagging? That's weird. Eight damage. Okay. You moving or staying there?
I'm staying put.
All right, Omen, what you doing?
We'll just try the tried and true. Mind Sliver on the same guy.
All right.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's your third one, man. That's brutal.
Yeah, it is.
That'll be a nat 20, 21 minus 4.
Yeah,
He makes his save. Yeah, you see him like he's expecting it this time, but no damage, no save failure. All right, staying there. Shavia, you are up.
Aim at the dude again.
Okay.
Yay! Nat 20 for 17 damage.
All right.
Bonus action. 24 to hit for 7.
Okay. Dang, so 17. And then 7. All right.
Yep.
You get him like right in the forehead with your first attack, and you see him kind of like look down. Blood trickles between his eyes and like across his nose, and you just see this like burning rage and hatred towards you. And then right in his throat. He wasn't expecting that, and you hear him. He just kind of falls back, splashing in the water, dead. All right, you want to move, Shavia? Or you can stay there.
Yeah, I'll move up. Not that close. Just close enough so I can shoot whoever that is.
Okay. So you kind of run up, and you kind of see this individual there. Cool. Ploquat. This guy is still trying to kill you dead.
That is not allowed.
It's totally allowed. It's within the rules.
Nope.
First attack, you deflect it with your flail. The second one, he kind of comes in with a 19 and gets you right in the soft spot for 4 damage.
Alright.
Temple, you're up.
Alright, lightning launcher again. 21 to hit this time for 16.
Well, 15 to hit.
Oh, that's right, disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Alright.
Never mind then.
That would be a miss by 1. Alright,
Alright.
Ploquat, you are up.
I am going to swing and hit them. Or not.
Alright, he just kind of ducks out of the way of the flail. Alright, that guy's dead. Felix, you're up.
Everybody needs to call out if you are starting to get low and are needing some divine attention. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep doing me. Right. Can I sneak past or slide past my good buddy Shuvi over here if I go past him?
It is counted as difficult terrain, so it would be half your movement.
Okay, so that would cut it down to...
You'd have 15
15,
feet of movement.
Okay.
So you can only get up to her from where you are.
Alright, boom, get high up. Hang on. That was right there. You know what?
Yeah, 15 would get you... You would have to stop right behind her. Unless you want to go... Yeah, you get about the same distance either way.
You're way on the ceiling at that point. That was not an accurate measurement.
What? That was 100% government official measuring there.
Yeah.
So you
I
can
can
kind of
easily make that.
can jam into there if you want.
Yeah? Alright. We're gonna do that then. Block it off even more. Do that.
Yeah, now it's pretty much going to be impossible for him to even hit anything.
14 to hit.
All right, so he would technically have some cover. You move back a little bit. He'll get an attack of opportunity.
Will he? Will he though?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll stay there, I guess.
because if this was the reverse situation, you guys would also get an attack of opportunity.
Right.
But he's at a disadvantage. Not disadvantage. He's you get +3 to your AC. What is that? Makes it what?
A lot.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, then he misses. All right, Omen, you're up. But you do move. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess I will just continue to needle this guy for 1 whopping damage for
Yeah.
every single one of these mind slivers.
You know what? You might. Oh nope. I was gonna say you might
No.
get a big one, but
Nope.
apparently not.
Nope. Roll20 hates me.
Does not make his save. He takes the damage, and he still has disadvantage on things. I don't know what Dustin's doing. Shavia, you are up.
I clicked on the link and it doesn't work.
That's because you don't have the spell in your spell sheet.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'll try shooting that dude.
All right. Another nat fucking 20. God damn.
Second one for tonight.
Second one. All right. Not expecting this. You bolt him in the back, like right under the, like right in the middle of his back, and you see the bolt go in really far. You see him sort of like lurch forward for a second, and then stumble backwards and slide into the putrid water. Dead. Alright. At this point, you don't see any more individuals running to you. You don't see anyone basically going in your direction.
I'm gonna collect all the bolts I can.
Okay, remember, any criticals you cannot recover.
Right.
But I'll
Are
let
we
you
back on Explorer? Or...
Yes, I'm just getting things switched around.
I'm gonna check on this guy real quick, see how close to dead he is.
Give me a medicine check.
There we go. Medicine check. That's a 10.
A 10. Alright.
Not great.
As you are looking at him, you notice that he is at the cusp of death.
Give him some healy then. Because that's what we should do. That would be the good thing to do. I suppose.
Alright, what are you going to hit him with?
I'm gonna do a cure wounds.
Alright, roll your cure wounds. Seven wounds.
That's a 7.
Okay. He now has 8 wounds.
Sweet.
Alright, you cure him, you see some of the wounds kind of seal up. He's like, oh. You hear him like grunting from like some of the pain going away from your heal spell. After a moment, he's like, who are you all? You're not with them, are you? He seems parched. Probably hasn't had any water for days.
I will give him water and say we are not with them.
All right, he's like, after you give him some water, he's like, okay, oh, this it tastes so good. Oh, yeah. Now that he's sort of wet his whistle, he sounds a bit different. And he's like, oh, well, I thank you for rescuing me. Did my family pay you to find me?
They did not. However, we are here under the official order of the Watch to try and take care of the problem that these people have been causing.
Oh, excellent. Oh, you see a like relief kind of comes over his face, and he goes, "One of these brutes should have the keys to these manacles. If you could let me free, that'd be grateful."
Like a plan. Let's go ahead and search bodies.
All right. Well, at this point, you search through the bodies, and here is what you find. You find 3 maces, 1 whip. Here, let me type this in here. You also find, no, actually more than 1 mace. 1, 2, 3 more maces, so that'd be 6 maces.
Woo.
1 whip. You find some chainmail. 1, 2, 3 sets of chainmail. My headphones just gave me the battery low warning. So we're probably gonna have to call this real quick. 3 sets of chainmail. Amongst them, you also find 11 gold, 24 silver, and 13 copper. All right.
Any keys?
However, at the first person you check with the whip, that was whipping him. He's the one that actually had the keys, a set of keys. There's 7 of them.
Oh, let's take those.
All right, you have a set of 7 keys. All right, at this point, while Felix is hearing this guy, giving him a look over, you guys kind of loot these individuals. Most of their stuff is sort of soggy from walking through the water. Moist sacks, things like that nature. What are you going to do about the individual tied up? He's skinny. He's just not having a good day.
Well, once we let him go, or free him from his shackles.
All right, you free him from the shackles, and you see him kind of limp forward a bit, and he goes, "Oh, thank you. My name is Clem Jassol." I'll post that in chat. He goes, "Well, if my family didn't hire you, then they must be going through someone else." Oh, he seemed like rubbing his wrists where the manacles were. You see him like feeling where all the wounds are at. He's basically just wearing a burlap loincloth at this point. Soiled and stained. And he's like, "Well, what are you planning on doing next? Are you leaving here or are you staying?"
Well, at this point, I believe our plan was to continue on forward. We can give you instructions or potentially an escort out, depending if you believe you need it. But I wouldn't feel comfortable letting you traverse these tunnels unassisted.
All right. From what you know, you've gone through 2 of the 3 doors. You are unaware of what is beyond the 3rd door. So, do you guys want to escort him back? Or do you want to have him go on his own?
I don't think I can allow him to go on his own.
Well, you can roll against your honor.
Yeah, I don't think I'll allow him to go on his own.
Okay, so you choose to go with him?
Yeah,
I don't think I can go with him. I can't leave until I learn everything.
That's true. You are compelled to learn what you can, and this place is yet to be finished explored.
Why don't you guys hold fast here, get yourselves set. Myself, I can go. If you want to send your friend with me, so you've got eyes in case we get in trouble. What's the range on that?
30 feet.
Oh, he can only go 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah, he has a special type familiar.
Okay. Well, the plan is to come back. I don't think I will have a hard time getting back.
Okay.
That's up to you guys. If you're fine staying, I'm fine going.
While they're talking, I'm gonna move up this to the end of this hallway and see what I can see.
Okay. You do that. Just give me a moment here. Man, this cough. Alright, each of you gain 350 XP for this fight.
300 XP or 350? Sorry.
350.
350. Okay.
Yep.
And we were at 900.
Yeah.
No, we were at 1,000.
Okay.
Whatever level 3 was.
900 was level
Yeah,
3.
900 is
Oh,
level
then
3.
900 would be where you're at.
Oh,
Level 50 is where we are now.
Alright, Shavia.
Excellent.
You see a slight curvy section of this hallway where the water ends, and you see a set of stairs going up to a slightly elevated platform. However, it is 12 o'clock. I'm going to have you guys leave here. We'll go ahead and call it for the night. But yeah, you guys are now in the path of Bane. Alrighty, and then I will post this as soon as I can. It'll probably be tomorrow. But anyways, sorry to cut it short, but you know, time and my headset's dying.
No, you're good. It's midnight.
So
We're there.
It's also
Yeah,
midnight. We
it's
made it!
midnight.
Yay!
starting to fall asleep, so yeah,
All right,
good
cool.
timing.
Well, I'll see you guys next time, and have a good night.
Have a good one.